And Labour Day, always the ultimate cup lead-in, the Ashburton Flying Stakes.
After this race, the owners, the trainers, the drivers, the fans, and I think even the horses know how it stands.
There ain't room for all 16 runners, drivers and chariots, and the start sits Rufus and just an excuse on their tails. They may have gotten off lightly though, considering the world record pace being set up the other end.
Rushes up when the pace goes on, and trying to drag it around is Howard Bromack. They were followed by Ross the Boss and also Jack Cade, and coming into it is young Rufus, and further out to Light and South Harness Creek. Under in the straight, 250 to go, and Mr. DG in front. It's Mr. DG's holding El Sue and Scorching and Howard Bromack. Now El Sue asks for more. Goes up on the outside. Mr. DG tries to fight back. El Sue's got his measure. Howard Bromack coming at them down the outside. But El Sue wins the Flying Stakes. Howard Bromack in a photo. Mr. DG not disgraced. He had a tough run.
Massive field today, the Kaikoura Cup. Let's run through them. Number 1 is All Talk, part owned by steeplechase legend Mr. Ken Brown. He's a tough performer, usually just below this level, but he does have the pole. 4 Falcon Rise is the defending champion. His form looks a bit ordinary, but it was 12 months ago when he turned up and won the race. Number 5 Miracle Man and trainer Barry Purdon will be more desperate than most, not in the sense that he can't make the New Zealand Cup field because he's probably already in, but he probably just needs to show something big today to give Barry a bit of confidence. What are you looking for him to do today at Kaikoura for you, just to be satisfied?
I wouldn't. Look, he's pretty well actually, Sheldon, and I think he'll go very close.
Number 6 Harnets Creek went another blinder at Ashburton last week and is a big win show today on the tote. Number 8 Jagged Accounts trainer Brent Lilly knows he's got a horse that's good enough to be in the New Zealand Cup because he was in that race last year and finished close to the place getters. He's ready to leapfrog a few today.
Yeah, well, he's still on the way up, but I'd imagine with this race under his belt today, he'll sort of be 100%. But in saying that, he's had plenty of work, and he's had, like I said, 2 races, so he's pretty ready for a good run today. 9 Mahia Lord is trained and will be driven by Tony Hurley, New Zealand's number 1 Rainman, another big win show today. 14 Cool Hand Luke is a past star racehorse who's been plagued by injury problems. He's desperate today. So is Eagles Together, whose brief is pretty much the same as Cool Hand Luke. 16 Jack Cade was phenomenally good at Ashburton considering his fitness and luck. He was fat and the luck was pretty bad early in the race. 17 Mr. DG, well, he obviously loves the hard grind of racing, so he's back, having won 2 and finished 3rd in the key lead-up races so far. What will happen in the 2004 Kaikoura Cup? I think even the Whales are watching today. Here's Rion's call.
And they step up to the tapes. They're on their way and racing in the Kaikoura Cup, and All Talk stepped out well. Clifford Jasper broke. Kiwi Cosby, Falcon Rise, last year's winner, straight to the lead. Miracle Man's out. So's Harnets Creek, Jagged Account there, the first half a dozen. All Talk and Jack Cade and Mahia Lord, followed by Lee Robin. In behind them, the Power of Wealth. A gap of 3 lengths, Eagles Together. Cool Hand Luke, Lady Toddy, and Mr. DG, and Clifford Jasper, the only one that made a slight mistake early. So Harnets Creek goes for the lead on the turn into the straight from Miracle Man. Then Falcon Rise moving up on the outside, looks like Jagged Account, and is followed forward by Jack Cade getting cover now. Up on the inside of those, but 4 deep is Kiwi Cosby, followed by All Talk. Lee Robin next to that, Mahia Lord, the Power of Wealth, followed by Eagles Together, Cool Hand Luke. Outside of those to Mr. DG's 10 lengths from the leader. On his inner, Cool Hand Luke and Lady Toddy at the back of the bunch, and a gap to Clifford Jasper. On their way round the turn out of the straight, Harnets Creek just backed off the speed for a few minutes, and as they race their way past the 1,000, he's about 1.25 lengths clear. Now moving up, Jagged Account the outside. In the trail, Miracle Man. Then Jack Cade getting to a beautiful spot for Mark Purdon, 800 metres to go. They were followed by Lee Robin, Falcon Rise, Mahia Lord, Kiwi Cosby. Then Eagles Together, buried on the inside, All Talk. Mr. DG starting to circle around, he's got a big job to do. The Power of Wealth and Lady Toddy, and Cool Hand Luke at the back of the bunch, 600 out. And Harnets Creek leads them out of the back straight in the 2004 Mach 3 Kaikoura Cup, a length clear. So round the far turn goes Harnets Creek. Right beside him now is a Jagged Account, followed by Miracle Man, Jack Cade poised. Mahia Lord coming right into this, followed by Lee Robin, and Mr. DG's not far away. Falcon Rise the inner. They're in the straight, 200 out. It's Harnage Creek, Jagged Account, Jack Cade, Mahia Lord, and here's Mr. DG, but Harnage Creek's going well. Harnage Creek in the Kaikoura Cup. Kaikoura erupting again, and Harnage Creek wins the cup. Second home, Jack Cade, Jagged Account in a photo with Mr. DG. Then next across would have been Lee Robin, followed by Mahia Lord, Miracle Man. Falcon Rise was the next across, and after those runners, Kiwi Cosby, followed by the Power of Wealth, Eagles Together, All Talk, and Cool Hand Luke, Lady Toddy, and Clifford Jasper.
Well, as expected today, the front row were keen on making it tough for the guns at the back in the Kaikoura Cup this afternoon. So what we've seen is first Falcon Rise get to the front, then Miracle Man zoom round with about 2,000 metres to go to lead, and the eventual winner, Harnage Creek and Blair Orange, wound up in front after just a lap of the race today. Harnage Creek setting up a sharp sprint home then, really booted it on the corner. He's run home in 27.2 seconds, and out wide on the track, Anthony Butt is probably thinking, well, Blair's heading straight for the winning post and we're still turning. For a few strides, it looked like Mr. DG may be a big threat. Jack Cade in the finish again. He's put in another super run thanks to a super drive from Mark Purden, who had the 6-year-old in a handy spot with a slipstream run pretty early on in the race.
Yeah, you know, he's gone some great races leading into today, and, you know, he was always going to be well placed off the front with the better ones off the back, so, you know, he's won and won well.
And a live chance in next Tuesday's big one.
I think he's a good chance, you know, off the front, and, you know, the way he begins and puts himself in the race early, and, you know, he follows pace good, so he's a realistic chance, I believe.
So relieved. It was absolutely wonderful. This is the race John wanted to win, and it was just great when it happened.
Yeah. And tell me, you've been in the galloping code for a long time. How does it feel to actually have a horse in the New Zealand Trotting Cup?
Oh, I can't believe it. I just cannot believe it.
That will be his last serious workout before the Cup, or do you have to keep him right up to the mark between now and then?
No, I think the way he pulled up afterwards, he didn't blow much, and he's pretty fit now, so it's just a matter of getting him jumping out of his skin over the next 7 days, and so he's nice and well and wanting to be there on Tuesday.
Not quite what you were expecting?
No, I was a bit disappointed. Well, I wasn't so much disappointed with Eagles Together. I mean, it was always going to be hard off 10, but Miracle Man I thought had his chance, and yeah, I'm scratching my head a wee bit, Graham. I think I just can't work it out. His work's been great going into the race. So.
We come from the other side of the world, a place called Epsom, where they run a race called the Derby.
Yeah. So the horses with the buggies on the back today might be a bit unfamiliar.
Yes, they certainly are, but it's all a colourful sight. It's really wonderful and a glorious day for it.
And what, you just popped round the corner to have a look, or how did you end up here?
Well, the lady that we're staying with told us it was on today. So, yes, we came up this afternoon to watch it, and it's brilliant, isn't it?